Now, this is the season that the tones matched throughout the entire season. I don't feel like there was a single time where I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that feels directed by someone different. Each episode was kind of the same emotional, slow burn character study with also the intensity all mixed in together perfectly in the kind of episode. I do think that this is a season much better than season 1. I find that the tones, the consistency, all is perfect in the season. I think it really works. The thing that this season does best is have all our characters and give them all interesting character arcs. All the character arcs that these characters are getting in this season really work for me. Where we get a whole episode dedicated to, what's her name? I can't remember her name right now, but the older lady in the kitchen. We have a whole episode designated to her. We got a whole episode designated to Richie. And we're focused on the characters. We're focused on how they feel after the season 2 finale. While also you're trying to manage the restaurant. You're worried about the review coming up. And all of that really works. We get great episodes, again, like the one with the lady, the one where Sugar is giving birth, and with Jamie Lee Curtis, a fantastic episode there. And so it's definitely slow burn. It's more of a slow burn series. It's more consistent with the tones here, and it makes for some great episodes, great storytelling, and great development of the characters. And that's what I find really works about this season. The season's also the most frustrating by far, because we have all this stuff that's awesome in here. We got waiting on the review. We got Sydney's decision that we're waiting on the entire season. We got the birth of Sugar's daughter. We got all of this stuff that's coming here. And we never explore any of that. It's like we're waiting the whole series like, okay, when are we going to get to the part where this is resolved and we get to see how that happens? And then we get to the final episode and it's like, oh, okay, we're ending like a normal episode. You're gonna have to wait for season 4 to figure out what's actually happening here. And it's really frustrating because it just kept feeling like, okay, yep, push that back, push that back, push that back. We'll explore that later. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of patience with this season because I just want to see what happened. The finale of the series was awesome. We were growing intense in the finale. We're really wanting to see what happens. Opens up the review, episode ends, and then we gotta wait for season 4. To be continued. And it's frustrating because so much of the season was great. This would have been the best season, I think, if we developed the story instead of just focusing on the character arcs and giving individual episodes of the character arcs themselves. Do I think all those episodes are fantastic? Absolutely, they're great. But you should have developed it a little bit more.